Have you ever thought about saving energy from your car while it is parked because you are at your home, work, supermarket, mall, or at every place you can imagine about it? Well, now you will have a lot of benefits of don't leaving your car under a ceiling. One of the most things people argue about it, because they don't have the chance to get a space on the parking lot. This is your opportunity to have an amazing product that will help you saving large amounts of energy without doing a hard work and with a little budget. And the most important thing is that you can use it for charging some of your devices like your cell phone or for only saving the energy for using it later. I'm talking about solar energy generator windscreen cover, or by its acronym CEGWC.
So in this project, we try to do that people get to know better the renewable energies in a way that will provide some kind of social awareness and help some low classes to save money for things more important, like for example food. And this way we can also teach them that not all renewable energies can be like super expensive, and we can also help them like save the environment. Like every small action can suddenly become better.
In our project, the biological process is that sunlight energy is useful to decrease the amount of fossil fuels needed, but it is not enough to provide energy for the future in the quantity necessary. That means that even though we use sunlight energy, we will need fossil fuels too. The chemical process is that the light will be absorbed by the photovoltaic cell, that it's going to transform the sunlight energy into electrical energy that is going to almacenate in the battery of the car.
Our purpose with this project was to create a device that was accessible for everyone and with a low budget. This project will help us to reduce our ecological footprint and also to improve the technology in our country.
The following graphic shows considerably how the dioxide carbon and other types of fluorocarbons have been increasing yearly the average temperature. As you can see, the lines go among each other, but the blue one is more linear. It follows patterns, but this one represents the emission of CO2. But on the other hand, the red one is more drastic. It changes considerably. It represents the temperatures that have been registered while the large emissions of dioxide carbon have been produced. The truth is that it represents 75% of the average temperature rise of our planet occurred in the last 30 years as a consequence of the greenhouse effect.
The materials that we used in this project was the solar panel, this voltage meter, the car, a black and red wires, and the battery that is down the car. Okay, now how does it work? The solar panel will receive the energy from the sun, so that way the wires will give it to the battery so it stores it, and then that way the car will move with the energy that the battery stored.
This amazing device will give you a lot of benefits. One of them is it reduces the CO2 emissions, and it also minimizes the heat trapped in the car. This device will help you and the environment.
In our opinion, as we are the main cause of the pollution, we are its main solution.
This project is very important because our purpose was to reduce our ecological footprint and innovate the technology in our country.
This project is a very good proposal to reduce the ecological footprint because it's going to use very efficient the sunlight energy.
We try to make this project available for all social classes in a way that everyone could access it and like you wouldn't have any kind of problems economically.
As we already said, this device has many benefits. One of them is it reduces the CO2 emissions.
Also, it will reduce the heat on your car, and that way you will help the environment and you will help